So we're down here by the famous Torii Gate, which you can see off in the distance there. Because it's snowing, I don't know if you can see that in the picture, it is snowing. We are not going to go over and take a walk and take a look at any of that. We're just going to get onto the sightseeing cruise, and then we're going to take the ropeway back to our hotel and just relax for the rest of the day. It's crappy weather today. Sometimes that's what you get. So we bought the first class add-on to the free passes we already had. Everything's just a little more money. And I've been told by a few people it's worth getting the first class add-on. It was 700 yen, which is nothing. And it gives you a nicer section of the boat to sit in. So we will do that. They didn't have that the last time I did this, which was probably 15 or 20 years ago. It's totally changed. What I do find it hard to believe, if you look behind me, is that it is packed here. It is. Look at all the people already, and we're still like 10 minutes out from leaving, and it's snowing. And imagine how busy it is when it's beautiful weather here. We won't get the chance to see Fuji. You can usually see it from the lake, but that's not going to happen today. You win some, you lose some. Best time of year to come here, December and January, hands down. March, not so good. From the shores of Lake Ashinoko, we boarded one of Hakone's iconic pirate ships, those colorful, almost whimsical vessels that ferry visitors across the lake. So here we are, and this is the first class cabin. We have a seat right up the front. We're right by the front window. You can actually see the front statue of the ship right there, and the Torii Gate of the town, and the snow. And that is what we've got so far. Everybody's sitting up the front here. It's not crowded today, but I don't think anybody was on the regular class. I think everybody upgraded to first class. Since it was too snowy to get the famous photo of the red Torii Gate from the shore, we were lucky that visibility was still just good enough to see it from the ship. We had splurged an extra 700 yen for first class, and from the front of the ship, we had the best seats in the house, even without a glimpse of Mount Fuji. Normally, Mount Fuji dominates the skyline here, but on this early March day, it was hidden behind heavy clouds and a curtain of snow. Somehow that made it even more magical. The lake was calm, quiet, and completely transformed by the falling snow. As the ship glided across the water, the wind picked up and the snow began to fall faster. By the time we reached Togendai, it felt less like a sightseeing cruise and more like drifting through a dream, or sailing through a snow globe. From Togendai, we transferred to the Hakone Ropeway, a series of cable cars that climb high above the lake and the volcanic valley of Owakudani. High above Hakone's volcanic valley, the Owakudani Ropeway carries travelers straight into the heart of Japan's geothermal landscape. First opened in 1959 and later extended to Lake Ashinoko, this 4-kilometer route links Sunzan, Owakudani, Ubago, and Togendai. In just 25 minutes, it glides through clouds of steam over forested ridges and, on clear days, reveals the perfect silhouette of Mount Fuji. So here we are on the Hakone Ropeway. We're going from Togendai to Sunzan. These cars are actually bigger than when I was here probably 20 years ago. And luckily they're not filling them all the way. They fit 18 people and it would be uncomfortable. On a clear day, you'd see sweeping views of the steam vents and craters below, but today it was hard to tell where the snow ended and the steam began, hot and cold mixing in a cloudy, otherworldly dream. Through the clouds, Lake Ashinoko reveals itself, a mirror of sky cradled in the mountains. At Owakudani Station, you'll find souvenirs, snacks, and fun Gachapon machines, and of course the famous black onsen eggs. They taste like regular hard-boiled eggs, but you still have to try one. So here we are at Owakudani, home of sulfur and black sulfur eggs and some small active volcanoes. It's very pretty here and it's snowing, so it's actually more attractive than the last time I was here. It's quite different than it was 20 years ago. It's really a lot more built up with more tourism. So we got some Gachapon here. Andy's gonna open this one right here. Let's see what he got.
Fox.
Oh, that's cute. I like that one. I think that's the cutest one. Look. The lucky cat's cute too. So, this one is a towel with the Hakone pirate ships on them. Let's see which towel I got. Not that I would know the difference very much. Alright, let's see. So that's just a little hand towel that you use in the bathrooms here. So it's the Ashinoko. I think this is the one that this is the one we were on, the Ashinoko.
Cool.
So there you go. I also got a cute Hello Kitty pin. Let's see what I got. That one. And it is, Sakura Hello Kitty under the security tree. That's nice. So Andy didn't bring any gloves, and he just got gloves out of a vending machine, which I'll show you in a minute. And what a coincidence, they actually match what he's wearing. And they're stretchy, so I think you'll be able to get them on. There you go.
I feel like
perfect. Look at that. Show me Show me close up. What does it say on it? So it's the Hakone Ropeway. Hakone Ropeway gloves. So here's what they showed. They were 500 yen in this vending machine full of stuff that has Hakone Ropeway on it. Are you happy?
Yeah.
To give you some idea of why we're not going to see Mount Fuji today, I can barely see Andy and he's 10 feet away. This is hilarious. This looks like it was a geothermal vent at one point. There is a museum in there, but I don't think we're going to bother with it. I'm just going to come up to this observation point here and to see the snowstorm. We'd hoped the storm might ease up, but it only got stronger, windy, blinding, and bitterly cold. The world felt still except for the crunch of snow underfoot and the creak of the cable cars above us. So we decided to take the Hakone Tozan cable car back down to Gora, returning to our hotel for a soak in the public onsen, and later our private in-room bath. Check out our other video on the Hotel Indigo Hakone Gora for that full experience. As we descended, the snow softened into a gentle flurry, and the trees slowly emerged from the mist. A surreal journey from winter's chaos back to calm. Can you hear that noise? It's the cable car ropeway, and we think it's coming up now, but the station is totally unmanned. It's like if you have a ticket, go through the gate and just go to the front, and we're waiting here going, is it even running? And you can hear it. That's what the noise is of the cables. I'll show you. So we're on this sort of funicular here, just going back down the hill to Gora, and then we're going to take a look around there, have some lunch, look at the gluten-free bakery that keeps odd hours. Hopefully it's open. We will see. And that's probably it for our day. Then we're just going to soak in warm water and drink. In Hakone, the weather changes everything, turning even a simple boat ride into a snowy adventure you'll never forget. Just across the higher river from Gora's peaceful hot springs, and only a 2-minute walk from Hotel Indigo where we stayed, there's a new spot turning heads. Kanazawa Maimon Sushi Hakone Gora. Opened in early 2025, it's listed as the first and only conveyor-belt sushi restaurant in Hakone, and it's already making waves for its freshness and craftsmanship. On this snowy March afternoon, we ducked in from the storm hoping for lunch, and walked right into a TV shoot at the conveyor belt. We weren't even sure they were open, but the staff welcomed us warmly and explained they were filming a feature for local television. Considering they'd only been open 3 months at the time, it made perfect sense. So we're sitting here at Maimon Sushi, which is just in Miyagino, which is across from the river from the hotel we're staying at. And they're shooting something for TV. So it's really lively and interesting in here, and the food is brilliant. Inside, the space feels bright and relaxed, part traditional sushi bar, part casual kaiten sushi. You can sit at the counter and watch the chefs hand-press nigiri, or take a booth and pick from the colorful plates floating by. Since the film crew had claimed the conveyor, we sat at the counter, and honestly, it was the best choice.
Look at that.
Wow.
Stunning.
And here you are.
Oh,
There you are, hon.
Reload the please.
Arigato.
I've ordered the tuna set and an egg custard. I've already eaten some of it, but it's sensational. Many of the chefs here are young and speak English, which makes the experience easy and welcoming. Our sushi chef personally prepared every dish and helped us find options that were gluten-free, though Andy brought his own soy sauce just in case. And I can confirm, what truly sets Maimon apart is what's on those plates. The fish is delivered straight from Kanazawa and Nanao Bay, often the same day it's caught, and you can taste that freshness in every bite. Kanazawa Maimon Sushi brings a little taste of the Sea of Japan right into the heart of Hakone, proof that even in the mountains, you can still find truly exceptional sushi. It's modern, welcoming, and absolutely worth the visit. Hidden in the quiet mountain town of Gora sits one of the region's most talked about restaurants, Itoh Dining by NOBU. It promises classic Japanese teppanyaki with the signature NOBU flair, or at least that's what the PR says. Because gluten-free dining in Gora is rare, and Andy has celiac, we thought this would be a safe fine dining bet. Itoh Dining has two sides, a formal dining room and a casual pub next door. Prices were nearly identical, so we went for the full experience. I booked 2 weeks ahead, noting Andy's dietary restrictions. They replied that the course menus couldn't be made gluten-free, but a la carte was fine. Fair enough. The setting was beautiful. Quiet street, soft lighting, snow falling outside, almost cinematic. But once seated, things started to slide. 20 minutes passed before anyone took our order. Then Andy was told he couldn't have rice because it contained gluten. After a polite back and forth, they admitted it was just rice, water, and salt, and finally agreed to serve it. It became clear that the servers had no idea about gluten or celiac, really unacceptable for a fine dining establishment. The food? My course was heavy on vinegar, so strong it drowned everything out. Andy's simple grilled meat and veggies, though, were excellent, perfectly seared, full of flavor. Maybe I chose the wrong menu, but between the slow service, confusion over gluten, and unbalanced flavors, I can't recommend Itoh Dining by NOBU. It's a gorgeous spot, but for us, it just didn't deliver. If you've eaten here and had a different experience, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this look at Hakone and its gluten-free dining, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out our Hotel Indigo Hakone Gora review next.